Us, we in fact have some more news coming our way. Pakistani captain Salman Agha has made a controversial post-match statement. Following the final, Salman Agha mirrored the Indian captain's approach and announced donating match fees to alleged Indian attack victims. At the post-match press conference, Agha claimed that Pakistan team would donate their match fees to Pakistani civilians who were killed during Operation Sindoor in May. Viewers, as Pakistan rebuilds Jaish headquarters, now Pakistani cricketers join in as well. Let's in fact go across to Professor Madan Nalapat, who's with us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for your time, and I want to understand from you, when the Indian team decided to donate its earnings to the Indian army, we understand where that thought process comes from. But when the Pakistani army now, I beg your pardon, when the Pakistani team now decides to mirror what India is doing, I really wonder where this money is going to essentially go.
Well, there's no need to wonder. It's going to go into feeding the terror machine. Don't forget, Operation Sindoor was very narrowly calibrated to hit at the terror modules in Pakistan, not to hit civilians, not even to hit the regular military, but the terror modules. And this money is going directly back to those who are involved in the terror modules. So essentially what the Pakistan captain is saying is that we are going to donate our earnings so that the terrorists will be further strengthened and there can be future strikes. That is the implication of what he is saying. It makes, frankly, I mean, it shows them in a very poor light, but it needs to be presented correctly. It is not a charitable gesture. The reality is that Operation Sindoor is very narrowly calibrated. It was calibrated only to hit terror modules, and this money is intended to go straight back to those terror modules, which is hardly something worthwhile to emulate. So I think this is the factual situation that needs to be put across. Pakistan has always been very focused on getting the right media attention and, I mean, not playing the game according to the way the game should be played, but getting the right media attention, and this is part of their one-upmanship and grandstanding. So I think we should basically, make sure that the internet is filled with, frankly, with the very narrow scope of the operations of the Army and Air Force during Operation Sindoor, and that it was hitting the terror hubs. So essentially, this money is going back to those in the terror hubs. So this is actually a contribution to terrorism, which of course is not surprising, because Pakistan Army has always been a sponsor of terrorism. Thank you.
Right, so absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us, sharing your valuable insights. Still with us on the broadcast is Mr. Sunil Yashkalra. So I'd like to understand from you, you've been there in Dubai covering the Asia Cup extensively. India has been very clear on the fact that what happened in Pahalgam was wrong on all levels. We were not willing to let it go, and that's exactly what the Indian team has showcased through the course of this tournament. But when we talk about Pakistan, I'd like to understand from you, has Pakistan shown any signs or behaviors that they have felt bad about the civilians, as they say, who lost their lives? Is that something that they've been trying to portray, or has the team suddenly decided to give out a donation? Is that something that's new?
This is absolutely, it's a copycat what we used to say in the school, If you have the same kind of eraser, pencil, pens, the other copycat would carry the same. It's as laughable as that. Asawari, I've covered 3 tournaments where the Pakistan media was there. Under 19 Asia Cup, the Women's World Cup, the Champions Trophy, and now this. And I've met the Pakistani cricketers, former players, everyone. And I mean, they've refused to even discuss this because they think it's absolutely immature and juvenile what they are doing. They're nitpicking on the stuff that they shouldn't be or wouldn't have picked up, and that has caused a lot of rift amongst us, the media guys and the senior cricket colleagues as well. I mean, remember, we are the same guys who had great friendliness amongst each other. The former cricketers were good friends with each other, but now even the handshake has become a big issue. Why? Because there's a juvenile called Mohsin Naqvi who refuses to grow up or refuses to believe in the diplomacy line. So what happens is, down the line in Mohsin Naqvi's the entourage, everybody behaves and acts as like it's a very laughable matter. This is all I can say, and I wish they could have shown some dignity, grace, honor, at least for the sake of the game, if not anything else, because they've just got a beating from us at the UN headquarters as well. So overall, they've been very embarrassed about it, but they can't help. But this is their own doing, They don't know how to react to such things and react to serious issues. They only do things which are theatrics, and it doesn't sadly help and work at the long run. Asabri.
All right. Sunil, thank you so much for taking out time, sharing all those valuable details with us. Meanwhile, more breaking news coming in. BJP IT cell chief Amit Malviya has criticized the Congress party for staying silent after India's win over Pakistan in the Asia Cup final. On X, he wrote that Pakistan, Rahul Gandhi and Congress appeared on the same side of the divide.